Hey guys, what's going on? James here, and in this video today, we're going to be taking a look at Todd Bowles' Monday press conference on November 20th. We're going to be taking a look at the sheet today because I tried listening to the post-game press conference last night on November 19th. The microphones were terrible. You could literally not hear a single question that the reporters were asking Todd Bowles, so I'm going to assume that it's a very similar situation in this press conference. So we're just going to be looking at the sheet today, looking at the quotes themselves, and talking about what Todd Bowles had to say. So, first couple of big ominous things here talks about the injury statuses of Lavonte David, Carlton Davis, and Jamel Dean. They're all pretty sore right now. They're still running tests. No answers yet to that. However, all three guys are getting an MRI. Now that is, those types of tests that Todd Bowles was talking about. In the case of Carlton Davis and Lavonte David, those are two injuries that could be okay moving forward, but definitely worth keeping an eye on. I think the one to worry about is Dean. He got carted into the locker room. He had his foot all heavily bandaged up and whatnot, and it was definitely a bit of an interesting situation. Even to talk here on Jamel Dean, did he get hurt early in the game and re-aggravate the injury again? It was two different things. He got hurt on the long touchdown pass. We all saw it, right? Everybody saw what that injury was, and then it is, just to confirm, it is an ankle injury. So that could be an ankle sprain. It could be a lot of different things, right? We're not going to super speculate on what that may be, but it's never good whenever a secondary member, really anybody, gets an ankle injury. So thoughts and prayers go to everybody who was hurt. Also, Tristan Wirfs seems like he's going to be okay. Tristan's a pretty tough guy. They'll give it a chance until the end of the week. I believe Tristan Wirfs did come back into the game and finish the game for the Bucs. He's dealing with a leg injury right now. So a couple of some interesting tidbits there. Nothing too substantial, but it definitely seems like there's a lot of big guys hurt for the Bucs right now, right? Carlton Davis, Lavonte David, Jamel Dean, and Tristan Wirfs, all massive parts of this Buccaneers team. We'll see if they can get healthy throughout the week. A couple of things that were interesting was that YaYa Diaby actually got a decent amount of snaps, even saying that he got more snaps than Joe Tryon-Shoyinka in this game. So Todd Bowles' quote here talking about a lot of different things a lot of the time with a lot of the people on there. We don't have a justification for it whenever we rotate our guys. Our stats are always going to look different for different guys. YaYa had a lot of production yesterday, and I'm happy he did. He plays a lot, and he'll play more for us. That is interesting. And it's something that we've been talking about, where YaYa Diaby getting more opportunities over Joe Tryon-Shoyinka is something that we may have seen more moving forward. But when asked to follow up on that, essentially, if there's a reason Diaby played less than Joe Tryon-Shoyinka, if Diaby was playing better, he didn't get his sacks on the first quarter. Like when we say, let's stay with him, he's on a 50-point night like basketball. He got them throughout the game, and he got them. Okay, so that is to showcase that, like, yeah, YaYa got more playing time in this most recent game, and in probably the game before as well, because YaYa isn't just going crazy in one quarter and then that's it. You don't hear from him for another 3 quarters. He's just consistent. He's consistently playing well, right? He got him throughout the game. He got him week in and week out. He's been making some of those splash plays, just what we talked about a moment ago. But understanding the scheme is way more important of what we have to do as well, and he's coming along with that. We're at a fine pace with we're fine at the pace we have him in, and we have a plan for him. So pretty interesting in both of these quotes, right? I'm not hearing much of, hey, Joe Tryon-Shoyinka's playing well, and also YaYa. It's a lot of praise for YaYa, not hearing a lot about JTS, right? That's not good for JTS, in my opinion. I think that this is very clearly saying that, yeah, expect YaYa to be getting more playing time over Joe Tryon-Shoyinka moving forward. He's earned it, and he's playing better than YaYa Diaby, or he is playing better than Joe Tryon-Shoyinka at this point. YaYa Diaby is. So pay attention to that moving forward, because it definitely seems like that Diaby is probably going to be getting more starting snaps moving forward. Ryan Neal seems like he might be coming back soon. We're going to have to keep an eye on him in the injury report video coming up later this week, so let's pay attention to that. One thing that was interesting was Kayvon Merriweather actually got a significant amount of playing time in this game. Todd Bowles thinks that he did a pretty good job, flew around, made some plays, very physical guy, can run and hit, had his first chance to play, and he didn't hurt us. I don't know why they don't want to play D. Delaney that much, you know? I believe Kayvon Merriweather got the start at safety in this game, but, like, and I like Kayvon Merriweather. I want to say that, but, like, come on, man. Play our guy D. Delaney. Another guy who should have gotten more playing time was Marquise Watts, who apparently only played 3 snaps in the San Francisco 49ers game. Todd Bowles says he'll get more snaps. So, fingers crossed, he's another guy, another good young pass rusher who is playing well, right? So, the pass rush seems to be coming alive a little bit. You're getting a young guy like Marquise Watts, get him more playing time, playing YaYa Diaby a little bit more. There's a lot of young guys playing. Even Kayvon Merriweather is getting some more opportunities. So, it is definitely interesting. Talking about the cornerback play, getting beat on the deep ball, talking about Brandon Ayuk beating Jamel Dean. He missed time to jump. Davis gave up a man-to-man play. You have to have a short-term memory when you play man. Last week we played very well, and this week they made some plays on us. Yeah, I mean, that's the truth. It's been a very up-and-down year this year for the secondary. Last week was a down week against the 49ers. Point-blank simple as that. So, it's, you know, I understand a lot of people have been very critical about the secondary, understandably so, in my opinion, and this just kind of continues to talk about this. They got beat on the deep ball. They got beat in man. Carlton Davis got beat. Jamel Dean missed time to jump and got hurt, messed up his ankle, and it's interesting. So, talking about Devin White, and especially if Lavonte David, the production of Devin White, especially if Lavonte David misses time. The defense has to be more productive. Everyone has to produce more. Everybody has to make more plays. We don't sit and compare. Someone could come in 2 plays and have 2 sacks. That doesn't mean we're going to play in 50 plays. I don't know. I would kind of disagree with that mindset. I think if the guy's hot, you keep on playing him. That's just me. But if you have I'm not a head coach. I mean, honest to goodness, if a guy came in 2 plays and got 2 sacks, I might be playing that guy more. I don't know. But to Todd's point, you know, I'm just a dude. I'm not a head coach of a team. I mean, I do believe there is something to say for the overall strategy and the overall knowledge of a scheme, right? A guy could be an absolute pass rush specialist, but then, you know, he gets 2 really good plays and he's doing his role. He's a good pass rush guy. Can he do everything else that you want out of a defense? I don't know. So I do kind of get where Todd Bowles is coming from there. I guess it also depends on the position and how well they know the defense as well. If a guy knows the defense really well, and you feel confident that he can do everything that you need him to do in a defense, heck, keep him in there. But if not, then I get where Todd Bowles is talking about here. We're happy with everybody in the way they're playing. Have to get more production out of everybody. We know that. Yes. All those different types of things. Talking about the red zone offense, talking about the offense not playing good. It is what it is. You guys can kind of pause and read through some of these now, but now we're getting to the offense not being able to finish on drives. Pass defense has been struggling as late. Sometimes it's the pass rush not getting there. Sometimes it's the secondary. Sometimes it's a combination. It's fair. I mean, that is something that you see from this defense. Sometimes it is the defense not getting good pass rushers. Sometimes it is the secondary not playing well. Coaches have to coach it better. Players have to play it better. So we're all in together. We're not putting blame on anybody, and we'll work on it. There you go. Todd Bowles isn't necessarily pointing blame, just saying, hey, we all can do a better job. So there you have that. We're not really going to dive into Antoine Winfield Jr. stuff right now, so we're just going to kind of go through the last couple of things here. The Devin White touchdown, it was a good play call on their part. It was not a great play by Devin White, in my opinion. It was a good play call by Kyle Shanahan, but that's kind of also where we talk about earlier about needing more production from Devin White. That's why. So you don't give up touchdowns to Christian McCaffrey and things go south pretty quickly. Kind of looking at this, because this is an important question here. Is it a reset point knowing there's still 1 game back? We have to reset every week, win, lose, or draw. We understand. We have 4 division games left, and 3 out of the division. We're 1 game out of first. That's facts. We also have to play a round robin tournament, so we decided to put it together and try and string them together one by one. We've talked so much about how important those 6 games are for the Bucs, minus the Jacksonville Jaguars game. It's an important 6 games. 4 of those games are divisional games. They got to play well in those games, point blank, simple as that. Todd Bowles does acknowledge that here. If the end of last season helps prepare the players for the end of this season, I think our older guys are confident anyway. But we have a lot of younger guys on this team. So they weren't even here last year. Gosh, so many rookies on this team, right? So many different rookies, undrafted guys, draft picks and whatnot. It's been an interesting year It's a whole different year and a whole different group of guys. We have to scrap. We have to fight for everything we get. We understand that. We are prepared for it. So there you go, guys. I mean, Todd Bowles talking a lot about different guys getting different opportunities. You had some injury updates. You had YaYa Diaby seemingly going to be getting a significant amount more of playing time over JTS moving forward. And then also, hopefully, we see more Marquise Watt. So what do you guys think about some of these quotes from Todd Bowles? I'd love to hear your guys' thoughts and opinions about it down in the comment section below. Do you agree with some of the quotes that Todd Bowles gave? Do you disagree? Let me know your thoughts. I'd love to hear them. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Hope y'all enjoyed. As always, I'll see you all in the next video or the next live stream. But until then, and as always, guys, goodbye for now, and go Bucs.